Do you ever wonder just how deep the rabbit hole goes when it comes to high-profile individuals and their secret lives? Welcome to the first chapter of our journey into a realm of intrigue and scandal that has sent shockwaves across the globe. At the center of this maelstrom is a document of immense significance, the notorious Epstein list. This controversial list, seized in a high-stakes legal battle, has become a symbol of an underbelly world that intertwines power, wealth, and influence in a web of secrecy. The Epstein list, named after the infamous financier Jeffrey Epstein, was brought to light through relentless judicial proceedings. It's a ledger of names, a record of the wealthy and powerful who found themselves entangled in Epstein's web. But it's more than just a list. It's a map that charts the intersections of privilege and misconduct, a guide to a labyrinth of high-stakes deception and clandestine relationships. This infamous list has implications that stretch far beyond national borders. Its ripple effects have been felt in the corridors of power, in boardrooms, in palaces, and in the public consciousness. It has sparked a global debate about accountability, transparency, and the often blurred lines between influence and indiscretion. As we delve deeper into the list, we will encounter figures who have left indelible marks on the world stage. Titans of industry, political heavyweights, and even royalty. Their names have been whispered in hushed tones, their reputations overshadowed by their alleged association with Epstein. However, it's important to remember that the justice system operates on the principle of innocent until proven guilty. As we navigate this murky terrain, we must tread with care, ensuring we separate fact from speculation, truth from rumor. The Epstein list is a Pandora's box, a narrative that continues to unfold, offering glimpses into the clandestine operations of the high and mighty. It's a story of power, privilege, and the dark corners of society where they sometimes intersect. Hold on tight as we dive into the murky waters of power, money, and influence. Imagine the most influential political figures in the world. Now picture their names on a list linked to scandal and intrigue. As we delve into the murky waters of the Epstein list, we find ourselves amidst some of the world's most powerful political figures. Their positions on the global stage, their connections to Epstein, and the allegations against them create a complex web of questions and concerns. The Epstein list, a trove of judicial documents, reveals an unsettling reality. It sheds light on the connections between Epstein and a plethora of political figures, some of whom have held the highest offices, presided over nations, and shaped global policies. Without drawing conclusions or expressing personal opinions, let's consider the facts as they are. The list includes names like Bill Clinton, former president of the United States who has been reported to have flown on Epstein's private jet, infamously known as the Lolita Express, on numerous occasions. Yet Clinton has consistently denied any wrongdoing or knowledge of Epstein's illicit activities. Then there's Ehud Barak, former Prime Minister of Israel, whose name also appears on the list. Barak acknowledged a professional relationship with Epstein but vehemently denied any involvement in criminal activities. These are but a few examples of the political figures whose names emerge from the Epstein list. Each connection, each allegation contributes to a chilling narrative that transcends borders and shakes the very foundations of power. But it's critical to remember that an appearance on the list does not equate to guilt. The legal principles of innocent until proven guilty and due process must always be upheld. However, the presence of these political figures on the Epstein list raises questions about the nature of their relationships with Epstein and the extent of their knowledge of his activities. It's a stark reminder that those in power are not always as they appear, and that the world of politics can be fraught with shadows and secrets. The world of politics, it seems, is murkier than we could have ever imagined. What if the world's business tycoons were embroiled in a scandal of epic proportions? It's a thought that sends ripples through the financial markets and casts a shadow over the gleaming skyscrapers of Wall Street. Yet the Epstein list suggests this might not be a hypothetical scenario. As we peer into this murky realm, we find the names of several business figures that make the world's markets tick. These are individuals who have had their hands on the levers of economic power, shaping industries and influencing global commerce. Their names, now etched in the annals of the Epstein saga, raise questions that demand answers. Let's delve deeper into these names. We're not here to pass judgment, but to present the facts as they are. Each person on this list had a relationship with Epstein that varies in degrees of closeness and complicity. Some are mere acquaintances, others close friends, and a few business associates. The accusations against these figures are as diverse as their roles in the world of business. Some have been accused of turning a blind eye to Epstein's actions, while others are implicated in the scandal in more direct and damning ways. Regardless of the nature of the involvement, the presence of these names on the list has sent shockwaves through the business world. These revelations have sparked a slew of investigations and lawsuits, putting corporate reputations at risk and shaking investor confidence. The fallout has been immense, and the repercussions are still being felt in boardrooms across the globe. These allegations serve as a stark reminder of the potential pitfalls of unchecked power and influence. They underscore the importance of transparency and accountability, even in the highest echelons of the business world. As we sift through the rubble of this scandal, we're left with a sobering thought. Even the most towering figures in business are not immune to scandal and disgrace. They too can be drawn into the vortex of controversy and legal strife. It appears that in the world of business, not all is as it seems. Could it be possible that even royalty is not immune to scandal? As we delve deeper into the Epstein list, we find that the reach of this web of intrigue extends into the highest echelons of society, touching even those born into the lap of luxury and power, the royals. The Epstein list, a document of chilling revelations, throws light on a few royal figures and their associations with Epstein. It's a stark reminder that the allure of power and influence knows no boundaries, not even those of a palace. Let's tread cautiously and stick to the facts as we unravel these connections. One name that stands out in the royalty section of the Epstein list is that of a certain British prince. Known for his flamboyant lifestyle and high-profile friends, his connection with Epstein has been a subject of intense scrutiny. Allegations have been made, interviews have been conducted, and the prince's reputation has been put under the microscope. Yet, the full extent of his involvement remains shrouded in mystery and conjecture. But the Epstein list doesn't stop at the shores of the United Kingdom. It stretches across the Atlantic, touching upon another royal figure in a country known for its rich history and grand chateaus. This particular individual, a member of an esteemed family lineage, has also been linked to Epstein. The allegations against him have sent ripples through the royal circles, putting a spotlight on the darker side of privilege and power. These revelations have sparked a global conversation about the inviolability of the royals. Are they truly above reproach, or are they not immune to the trappings of power and influence? As we examine the Epstein list, we find ourselves questioning the integrity of these institutions that have long been seen as pillars of society. In the world of royalty, it seems no crown is unblemished. The Epstein list serves as a stark reminder that even the most gilded of thrones can be tarnished by scandal. As we continue to delve into this matter, let's remember to question, to probe, and most importantly, to seek the truth. What happens when the world's most powerful people are caught in the crosshairs of scandal? The aftermath of the Epstein list revelations has been nothing short of seismic. The shockwaves have echoed across continents, shaking the very foundations of power and privilege. High-profile figures named in the documents have found themselves in the glaring spotlight of public scrutiny. Some have faced legal consequences, while others have managed to evade them. The legal landscape has been a battlefield, with lawsuits and counter-lawsuits, allegations and denials, all playing out in the public eye. The fallout has been swift and severe for many, leading to resignations, withdrawals from public life, and in some cases, even criminal charges. Public reactions too have been as diverse as they have been intense. Outrage, shock, and disbelief have been common sentiments, but so have cynicism and skepticism. Social media platforms have been abuzz with discussions, debates, and speculations as people grapple with the implications of the revelations. Yet the Epstein list has also raised a plethora of unanswered questions. Who else might be involved? How deep do these connections go? And perhaps most importantly, how could such a widespread network of influence and power operate in the shadows for so long? These questions continue to haunt us, and the search for answers is far from over. Speculations about the broader implications of the list are rife. The revelations have shaken faith in institutions and individuals alike, challenging the very notion of power and privilege. They have underscored the urgent need for transparency, accountability, and justice, even when those under scrutiny are the world's most influential individuals. In the end, the Epstein list serves as a stark reminder that no one is beyond scrutiny, and that even the most powerful can fall from grace. The ripple effects of this scandal are still being felt, and its impact on our understanding of power, privilege, and justice will undoubtedly continue to evolve. This, in essence, is the enduring legacy of the Epstein list.